I think my favorite thing of all is the people and watching people who are newer to CrossFit kind of learn that they are capable of doing things that might have been intimidating to them in the first place. I was introduced to it through my husband, Brian, and he was actually introduced to it by his brother, who was a Navy SEAL at the time. And he started doing workouts in a park in Brooklyn. He got rings, he got everything set up, and he would work out there. And then I didn't really start it until we moved to California. And it was kind of like he was at the gym all the time, and we had 3 little kids, all under the age of 5. And it was like, if I wanted to see him, if they wanted to see him, we had to go to the gym. And the air squats are air squats. Those are gonna be a good time today, tomorrow, and probably the next day, okay? Any questions?
Is there a lot of air squats the next few days?
No, you're just gonna feel them the next few days. We're just gonna take this band, both hands are gonna come into the band, and we're just gonna start pulling down to the hip. So our arms are nice and straight. We're thinking about our toes to bar today. Pulling down to the hip 10 times. So we were coaching at CrossFit Modesto. Brian was doing all the programming, and they had wanted to open up a couple of more affiliates, and it just wasn't going to be a great situation for us because, again, still had 3 little kids. And so having to drive around to different places, we thought, you know, we could do this. We do all the programming anyway, so that's going to be the basis of your gym. We're pretty nice people. We work well together with other people. So I don't know, it was just something that was kind of spur of the moment. I think we decided on a Friday, or we talked about it on a Friday, and then by Sunday I was looking into figuring out where we're gonna get the money to open this gym, and then we just kind of went from there. And that was probably, it was Labor Day weekend of 2011, and then I think we had the keys by November 17th of 2011. So it all went pretty fast, okay? For 15, if I have to dip, drive, and drop, and my feet spread super wide, I'm doing this little shuffle every time, okay? So maybe we start with our feet a little bit wider. Maybe now we can dip, drive, drop, stand, return to the shoulder, okay? But let's try feet underneath our hips. We're gonna jump them out just a little bit. So we'll go imaginary barbell. We're gonna come up into that extended position and drop. Good, reset your feet. Up and extend and drop. Good, one more time. Up and extend and drop. Good. I think my favorite thing of all is the people and watching people who are newer to CrossFit kind of learn that they are capable of doing things that might have been intimidating to them in the first place. And then they start to get comfortable and they start to change the mindset of, I'm working out to lose weight, I'm working out to look a specific way, and then it turns into, what can I do more of? What can I do better? Can I get the pull up? Can I do the bar muscle up? Can I deadlift my body weight? And seeing people kind of go through that transition is really inspiring to me. It's very exciting. But let me see, do 3 and just try and get underneath that bar again. That dip, drive, and drop. Good, so we missed that drop right there at the end. You went dip, drive. So let's go dip, drive, drop.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good, try it again. It's okay. It's a lot for you to tell your body to do when you're trying to put weight up overhead, right? Good, relax for a second. So remember with that footwork drill, it was kind of like jump, land.
Oh,
Maybe jump, land is a better cue for you. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's it. And then we're gonna stand up all the way. Good, stand, and then you can bring that bar down. Yep, much better. Look, see, that just corrected your sister too. COVID was interesting, but I thought it was great. I mean, it wasn't great for everyone. And it was hard in the sense that we were doing a lot of like Zoom classes, and those were hard to get to people to come to. So we made sure that all of our members had equipment at home. So whether or not they were hopping on a Zoom call, we gave out all our rowers, all our bikes, all of our bumper plates and barbells and kettlebells and boxes. I just actually was looking through my computer and I saw everyone's contracts for like every single piece of equipment. So that was kind of fun. So that was probably the hardest part, but there was a little bit of fun there too. Even though the Zoom calls were rough, I think we had a couple of days where we did like games through Zoom. I think we had like a trivia game. I don't know. It was fun. It was hard not to be with everyone, but that was probably the hardest it's been.
How'd that feel? Much better.
Much better. Good. I think everyone's fitness goals are different, but I do kind of feel that CrossFit is for everyone. My mom's 86 years old, and every time I talk to her, I ask her if she did her 3 burpees of the day. I'm like, you don't have to do a ton of them, but if you can do 3 a day, get down on the ground, get back up, you're doing something that's gonna help with your longevity, that you're gonna, if anything happens and you do fall, you're gonna know how to get up. I do think it is for everyone. I think there's something here that everything can be modified, right? So coming in, I couldn't do a pull-up. I was totally inspired by the 2009, I think it was the regionals or whatever it was, at Aromas, and you just saw these women doing these beautiful, graceful pull-ups. And that was kind of why I wanted to start CrossFit, because I was like, I want to figure out how to do that. So sometimes people come in and that's not their passion, that's not what they're looking to do, it's not their goal. But they're gonna come in, if they can't do that right away, we can modify the movement so that they can build the strength, gain the technique to eventually get that movement, whether it's a pull-up or something else. So I think there is something for everyone.